Good evening, and thank you for coming to Oldies and Goodies. Tonight we've got a treat. It's one of our favorite trays that we have. Tonight's tray is going to be a Dr. Pepper tray. If you do any soda collecting, read the books, if you've been on the hunt, then you'll know that Dr. Pepper trays are rare. They're hard to find, and usually they're very expensive when you find them. So let's look at this one right here. This tray is very ornate. We will get some close-ups for you before we're finished. In each corner, we have an eagle holding arrows in the claws. That's in each corner. And then we have 4 portraits. And we can see the 2 inner portraits are facing each other. And then, of course, the lower portrait on the band and the upper portrait on the band are facing to the right. This is a very ornate tray. As you can see, it says Drink Dr. Pepper, trademark, King of Beverages, which is key to dating it. And we have Dr. Pepper Company, Waco, Texas, USA. And that's where the Dr. Pepper Museum is. But that being said, so the slogan King of Beverages, that slogan was put out by Dr. Pepper in 1904. This tray itself is, we figure between 1910 and 1912. When I picked it up, it was presented as 1913. But further research is going to get it closer to 1900. Like I said, the slogan itself was produced from Dr. Pepper in 1904. So some of the information you can find on this tray besides this video you're watching this evening, and I am going to give you some really close-up shots on this. I'm going to walk this camera around the perimeter of this tray, so you can see just how ornate it is. Excuse me. So if you were to go on YouTube and search for Dr. Pepper trays, you might find very limited information. We actually found one where they discussed this tray. It was at a Dr. Pepper tray convention, and the speaker really didn't know much about it, and all he had to say was, well, he believed they called it the patriotic tray. Again, that's probably because, and he did mention the eagles, but he didn't say anything about the portraits. Well, we're picking it up a notch. If you were to go back and look at the early coinage in this country, I'm not talking about the very earliest coinage, but if you look at some of, the coinage around late 1800s, 1890s, 1895, early 1900s, then you would notice a lot of the coins, or you would note that a lot of the coins, they would have a liberty, and that liberty would have a laurel on her head. And that's what we have here. In addition to the 4 eagles with arrows in their claws. So the tray dimensions are 13 1/4 by 10 1/4. And now we're going to look at the artwork on this tray. Starting with the upper left corner, you can see that eagle holding those arrows. So we're going to go around the perimeter of this tray so you can get a good look at it. We can see that outer band is gold. And you can see the artwork on this tray is really it's awesome. So this is why we believe it's called the patriotic tray. Because you can see, it looks like liberty to me in a wreath with a laurel on her head. And like I said, the early coinage in this country had eagles and liberties. So liberty, I've never found a name for the tray, but as far as I'm concerned, liberty tray would be appropriate. So we're going to go on around the perimeter. We can see our eagle in our upper right corner. And as we work down, we come to our Liberty facing towards Dr. Pepper, King of Beverages. As we work on down, we're going to see our second eagle, our third in the lower right hand corner. Beautiful, beautiful tray. And we're going to come across the bottom of it, and we can see our third Liberty, Waco, Texas. And then we see the eagle in the lower left hand corner. And then we see our Liberty on the left hand side facing Dr. Pepper, King of Beverages as well. So you can see that the tray is very ornate, and you can probably tell why it's one of our favorite in our tray collections. We were happy to bring it to you this evening, and we really appreciate you watching our channel. We'll try to bring you as much information on the collectibles, some of the collectibles that we have or come across, and we love to share it with you. So we hope you continue to watch or keep an eye on oldies and goodies. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a good evening. Take care from Augusta, Georgia. Oh, one other thing. Usually we like to give a price on the trays. This tray right here, in this condition, if you were to come across it, you would be looking between, they are rare, if you were to look in the books and try to find it, good luck. It's going to be hard. But this tray right here would value out between $4,000 and $6,500. So happy hunting, and again, thanks for watching Oldies and Goodies.